Today we have a really fun day ahead of us. We're going to do a bunch of different bookish things. We're going to start off the day by going book thrifting at one of our favorite locations. They have 50% off books today, so we're going to go check it out. Hopefully they have some good picks today. We also have some book mail we're going to unbox. Our book of the month boxes came in, so we're going to open up those on camera, and we were also sent some books by an author, so we're really excited to check out those. A lot of fun things ahead of us, so we're just going to go ahead and head over to the thrift. Guys, we're back home. This is the stack of books that we came home with, and we brought our book mail to unbox as well. We're gonna do a little mini haul now.
So we got there right when it opened, and there was actually a little line outside, so we were a little bit stressed. And then once we got inside, nobody else was going to the books.
People just love that thrift store, I think.
I know. I'm like, oh, what are we shopping for, you guys?
We got a bunch of books though, so it was a pretty good day.
Up first, we found a copy of The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han, but the original edition. These are the books that I read in middle school, and I've never owned them. I have been on the hunt for the original copies. These were never my Belly or Jeremiah or Conrad though, so.
It's still cool to have the original covers though.
Yeah.
I found Interior Chinatown by Charles Yu. I honestly was gravitated towards this one because of the cover, and then I read the back and it sounded really interesting. The front also says National Book Award winner, so I was like, oh, it's gotta be good. The back says infinitely innovative and deeply personal. Exploring themes of pop culture, assimilation, and immigration, Interior Chinatown is Charles Yu's most moving, daring, and masterful novel yet. So I'm really excited for it. If I like it, I'm gonna buy more by him. But it says darkly humorous on the back, and I love books like that.
So we also found a copy of Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I have yet to read this book or own a copy, but this is one that has been talked about for so long, and it's kind of ridiculous that I haven't read it yet. Let's read a little bit from the back because I actually don't even know what it's about. Mayor Barrow's world is divided by blood, those with red and those with silver. Mayor and her family are lowly reds, destined to serve the silver elite whose supernatural abilities make them nearly gods. Mayor steals what she can to help her family survive, but when her best friend is conscripted into the army, she gambles everything to win his freedom. A twist of fate leads her to the royal palace itself, where, in front of the king and all of his nobles, she discovers a power of her own, an ability she didn't know she had, except her blood is red. I love dystopian worlds. I think I have yet to read one that I don't like, so I think this could be a good one for me.
I found A Letter to Three Witches by Elizabeth Bass. I've never seen this before, but it had such a cute cover, and it's about witches, so I had to pick it up. The top says, in the sleepy college town of Zenobia, New York, the only supernatural trace on display is the name of Gwen's business, Abracadabra Odd Job Service. Gwen's family has some unusual abilities, but they've been keeping it under wraps until one little letter spells big trouble. Okay, I love stories about witches, and I think this will be like a cozy mystery, but I saw it there. I decided to pick it up. It was half off.
Another one we found is The Last Love Note by Emma Gray. Let's read a little bit from the back. Ooh, Catherine Sender has a little blurb on the top. It says, why do I feel like I've been waiting all my life for this book? What a gorgeous, charming, funny, heart-rending, longing-filled triumph of a read. It says, 2 years after losing her husband, Cameron, Kate is a bit of a mess. Lurching for one comedic crisis to the next, she does her best to navigate work, friendships, and parenting a 5-year-old without Cam's support. When a flight diversion on a business trip unexpectedly leaves her stranded in a beach town in Australia, Kate finally has a chance to process her grief. Can she let go of the love of her life and risk her heart a second time? The Last Love Note will make readers laugh, cry, and renew their faith in the resilience of the human heart, recognizing that while you may never stop loving the one you lost, you can always find love again. Girl, stop, I'm gonna cry.
That's too much.
That sounds really sad, but I love books that can make me cry, and this one just seems like a really good one.
We found a Mary Kay Andrews book in perfect condition there. This one is The Homewreckers. It says love, murder, and faulty wiring. So we're following a girl named Haiti. It says when a slick Hollywood producer shows up in her hometown of Savannah, Atlanta, Georgia. She gets a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to star in a beach house renovation reality show called The Homewreckers.
Ooh.
Cast against a male lead who may be a love interest or maybe the ultimate antagonist. Soon there's more at stake than bad pipes and dry rot. During the demolition, evidence comes to light that points to the mysterious disappearance of a young wife. I did not think we were going to get a mystery involved in this as well. With a burnt-out detective investigating the case, an arsonist on the loose, two men playing with her emotions, and layers upon layers of vintage wallpaper causing havoc, it's a question of who will flip, who will flop, and if Haiti will ever get her happily ever after. That sounds so cute. It has a little bit of everything.
I finally found a hardstopper book. I'm so happy about this because I have read a lot of the series, but I've never owned one of the books, so it was really fun seeing a copy there. Like, how cute.
So cute.
I think it's so fun just like going thrifting and having something that you're wanting and looking for and then seeing it there. It's a great feeling.
We also found In 5 Years by Rebecca Sterrell. I actually haven't read this book, but you had mixed things to say about it once you read it. It says a profound tale of unconditional love and anguish with a touch of the mystical and mysterious. So that sounds interesting. We also found I Must Betray You by Ruta Septis, a historical heart pounder, and a perfect copy of Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. I did really love Every Summer After by this author. And we found a copy of Outlawed by Anna North, and this is the one that says, featuring an irresistibly no-nonsense, courageous and determined heroine, Outlawed dusts off the myth of the Old West and reignites the glimmering promise of the frontier with an entirely new set of feminist stakes. A pulse-racing, page-turning saga about the search for hope in the wake of death and for the truth in a climate of small-mindedness and fear. So those were all of the books we got from the thrift. We're now going to go ahead and unbox the book mail.
So we're going to start with this one. Morgan Page actually reached out to us on Instagram and she wanted to send us some of her books. So we have it here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, they are so beautiful.
Wow, and they're matte covers, our favorite.
Love you from afar and hate you up close. Look how gorgeous these covers are.
These are beautiful. Two fallen stars, galaxies apart.
One big city, two lost souls. I'm pretty sure this is the Dallas, Texas skyline. That is gorgeous.
Okay, I'm so excited. Let me read the back. It says, I always thought a person had to be a ghost to haunt you, but Everett Thompson is very much alive, and to make matters worse, he's my fiance's brother. Wait. My fiance's brother is
That's
insane. I'm so excited. For years, I promised myself I would stay away from him. I tried putting as much distance between us as possible, yet here we are on a 12-hour road trip together. He's always been my greatest weakness, and he's only ever gotten harder to resist over time. For 3 years, I've tried to douse the fire burning between us, but I fear this trip will be all it takes to send everything up in flames. I'm ecstatic about this book. I can't wait to read it. Thank you so much for sending these to us.
This one says, a new job, a new city. This was supposed to be a fresh start for me. I expected the move to come with challenges, but no one could have prepared me for him. My new boss, Elliot Thompson. He's cold, selfish, miserable, and the most gorgeous man I've ever laid eyes on. I hate that he smells of whiskey and leather. I hate that his eyes remind me of the sun. I call him the golden boy, but he's hiding a dark past. Beneath his perfect exterior, something is eating him alive, a devastating secret he's kept bottled up for years. For some insane reason, I want to be the person to discover what he's keeping in the dark. I will be the woman to break Elliot Thompson.
Ooh.
So cute. I love it.
I love the I'm not gonna fix him, I'm gonna break him.
Right, girl, go ahead. These sound amazing. The covers are absolutely beautiful. So thank you again, Morgan, for sending us these.
Thank you so much. You guys go check it out. All of her information is on the back. Her Instagram is Morgan Page Author, and then her website is authormorganpage.com. Up next, we have our Book of the Month boxes. They had some really good picks for March. Now that I am a best friend forever with Book of the Month, I get one of the yearly book picks for free. So they actually sent us the options on this card, and I ended up choosing The Wishing Game by Meg Schaffer. This one just sounded super good. It says, years ago, a reclusive mega best-selling author quit writing under mysterious circumstances. Suddenly, he resurfaces with a brand new book and a one-of-a-kind competition offering a prize that will change the winner's life. Make a wish. This sounds so good, and I didn't think it was going to be this thin. So maybe I can read that soon.
We both ended up getting A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen for our March pick. I mean, come on. Look at this blue.
It's book 1 in the saga of the Unfated, and I've been thinking about Danielle L. Jensen since I read the Bridge Kingdom duet, so I'm excited for this.
A shield maiden blessed by the gods battles to unite a nation under a power-hungry king while fighting her growing desire for his fiery son. Bound in an unwanted marriage, Freya spends her days gutting fish fish but dreams of becoming a warrior and putting an axe in her boorish husband's back. I love her. Freya's dreams abruptly become a reality when her husband betrays her to the regional's jarl. To survive, Freya is forced to reveal her deepest secret. She poses a drop of a goddess's blood, which makes her a shield maiden with magic capable of repelling any attack.
Possesses, yeah.
Oh, I love her.
That's crazy.
I'm so happy we were both able to get a copy of this.
I got a couple different add-ons for this month. The first one being Ali Hazelwood's Check and Mate. I have heard amazing things about this YA romance, and I've recently gotten into chess, so I'm super excited for it. I love the Queen's Gambit. It says, as she rockets up the ranks, Mallory struggles to keep her family safely separated from the game that wrecked it in the first place. As her love for the sport she so desperately wanted to hate begins to rekindle, Mallory quickly realizes that the games aren't only on the board, the spotlight is harder than she's ever imagined, and the competition can be fiercely attractive and intelligent and infuriating. Okay, cute. I love the way that they did that. She's basically like a chess pro, and she kind of retires, and then this new guy comes in who's at the top of the leaderboard, and there's one last competition. She decides to join and wipes the floor with him, and he's like, who is this mystery girl? So I'm so excited to read the romance that's gonna happen between them.
Okay, so another March pick that I got is Annie Bot by Sierra Greer, and this is a literary fiction, which I have not really dipped my toe into literary fiction yet, but I think this one sounded really good, so I had to get it. It says Annie Bot was created to be the perfect girlfriend for her human owner Doug. Designed to satisfy his emotional and physical needs, she has dinner ready for him every night, wears the cute outfits he ordered for her, and adjusts her libido to suit his moods. True, she's not the greatest at keeping Doug's place spotless, but she's trying to please him. She's trying hard. She's learning too. Doug says he loves that Annie's artificial intelligence makes her seem more like a real woman, but the more human Annie becomes, the less perfectly she behaves. As Annie's relationship with Doug grows more intricate and difficult, she starts to wonder, does Doug really desire what he says he wants? And is such an impossible paradox, what does Annie owe herself? The camera did die, but I think this one sounds really good. I hope I love it because this will be, I'm pretty sure, my first literary fiction that I've ever read. And it's a short read, so I can't wait to read it.
I also ended up getting Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. I absolutely loved the other Gillian McAllister book that I read last year. I think I give it a perfect rating, so I've been wanting to read more by this author. So we're following two women. It says Olivia, 22 years old, no history of running away, last seen on CCTV entering a dead-end alley and not coming back out again. And then we have Julia, the detective heading up the case. She knows what to expect, a desperate family, a ticking clock, and long hours away from her daughter. But Julia has no idea how close to home this case is gonna get because her family's safety depends on one thing. Julia must not find out what happened to Olivia and must frame somebody else for her murder. What would you do? I'm super interested. I can't wait to read this. And then as a last add-on, I finally got a copy of The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. I have already read this book. I loved it. It's a paranormal thriller, but I've been waiting to get a hardcover copy, so I'm so happy I finally own it. I highly recommend this one though. I can't wait for you to read it.
Let's see our bookmark. It says let's get to the bottom of this, but bottom is like book of the month.
Cute.
I love their bookmarks. Okay, so these are the books that we got. Lauren went a little bit crazy this month, but it's all good.
I got this one for free though.
Yeah.
So that's only 4.
We really love Book of the Month though. If you have not placed an order or have an account with Book of the Month, we do have a referral link in the description that will basically just get you your first book for $5.
We're gonna start reading now. We will update you guys in a little bit. You guys, it's much later. We've been reading for a while.
I'm in the middle of The Reunion by Kayla Olson. I'm reading on the Kindle. It's going really good so far. I really like that our characters, basically, they had a TV show a long time ago. It was really popular. Everybody loved it. And our two main characters, they kind of had a relationship in the TV show, and now there's a reunion. They're bringing the show back, and it's funny because our characters are kind of having the same problem that the characters in the show are having. It's like they want to be together, but they're not together. There's some things that are holding them back. So it's just been really fun to read. I also like that we get so much of like the acting part of the story. Like we're seeing them at the table readings, we're seeing them in their trailers, we're seeing them actually on set, and like the script from the show and how they're acting the lines out. Like it's just a lot of fun, and I love reading books like that. But I did decide to take a little break from reading this and start Weather Girl. It's so cute so far. I didn't get too far into it though, so I don't have a lot of opinions yet, but I think I'm gonna love it.
I ended up choosing a really short read today, so I was able to finish it. It was A Short Stay in Hell by Stephen L. Peck. We're following a man who is Mormon on Earth. He ends up passing away, and he's greeted in a hell that honestly no one would have expected. It was a unique one. It's a vast library, and the only way you can get out of it is if you find the book that contains the story of your life. So we're following him and a bunch of other people who are there in this library, and they're searching, and I thought it was really interesting. It kind of reminded me of Pure Nessie by Susanna Clarke. I thought since this book took place in a hell, I thought it was going to raise lots of questions about the human experience. I thought it was going to get more philosophical, more existential, but it was very much just watching what happened in this world, and it was very interesting. I just thought I would be here with my highlighter like underlining a lot of quotes that resonated with me. That's not what happened, but it was still a very good read. I really don't know what I'm going to rate this though. At the end of this book, I don't really know how to feel about it. It was also so short. I feel like I'm gonna have to marinate a little bit before I give it a review, but I did enjoy it.
So that was our day today. I think it was a pretty good day. We got book mail, we went thrifting, and we got some reading done. But that is pretty much it for today's video. Let us know what you guys are currently reading in the comments. Make sure to join our Literal Besties Book Club if you haven't already. This month we are reading Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. The link for that will be in the description.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you guys next time.
The back says her fate is inked in her blood. It's carved in her bones. This power is Freya's destiny. Girl, Freya is amazing. I'm wondering if I should go into this first or should I read? What does she have?
She's the Birch Kingdom, but this is completely different.
No, but isn't she also the daughter of a pirate king?
No.
Oh. Okay, then yeah. I really dipped my toe into literary fiction yet. It's my toe.
Abracadabra. Abracadabra? That's how you spell abracadabra? I've never seen it, I don't think, written out. Abracadabra. Wow, okay.